To many, the stock market is shrouded in mystery. When do I buy? What is the stop loss? Should I invest on earnings? Is it time to sell? At Phil's Gang, we want to clear the investing fog for you. We want to make you an educated, confident investor and ultimately a profitable investor. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team have been dedicated to teaching, guiding, and answering your investment questions. And with our new Phil's Gang website and customer support messaging system, we are available when you need us to answer your questions. Phil'sGang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grandy has been helping thousands of people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies. Whether you're preparing for retirement or looking to secure your financial future, learn, invest, and profit with Phil's Gang. That's Phil'sGang.com. For more information, call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It took me a long time to be able to say Chandler has cancer because that is such a scary word. When St. Jude finds something that works well with a certain cancer, they share that with everybody. And knowing that we don't have to pay for all of the medical expenses, that's huge. We just have to worry about helping Chandler, and he's just my heart.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With Phil'sGang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil'sGang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. Phil'sGang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With Phil'sGang.com, you learn how to invest in the market, you get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all Phil'sGang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to Phil'sGang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
To be able to just get my son.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
By Bob Pisani, CNBC loser. Unbelievable to come out and bold-faced lie. So to pump up his advertisers, make his advertisers look good, make them feel good. Remember, their responsibilities, these hosts, is to make you feel good so you go out and buy so they get more advertising dollars that, again, support their shows. Did you know that magazines, that these different authors, especially business magazines, will write a glowing article about a stock or a company when they don't believe it and they get paid to do it, to pump it? It's unbelievable. That is why you want to continue to follow the money. Don't want to follow the noise. You do that with charting. And I want to remind you that this Saturday, I'm asking for 50 people, just 50 people to join me this Saturday. And by the way, it's going to be archived. I am going to do a webinar. Remember Trumpism. Remember, he supported a strong dollar. That's what Trumpism is all about. Remember, the dollar went up 5.6% since the day he got elected. The stock market, called the Trump rally, went up over 14%, which has now stopped. Which will stop. Because remember, Trumpism is for a strong dollar. That is the stimulus you need, the strong dollar, for economic growth through his proposed tax cuts, his deregulation, his Obamacare reform, his infrastructure. Without a strong dollar, there's no stimulus for those things, and it won't happen. And we'll continue to see here, under Obama's anemic 1.8% growth over 8 years, when Trump should be going to 4%. If you look at any successful president, it's always been a strong dollar. If you look at Kennedy, GDP 6%. Look at Reagan. Then go look at the losers. Nixon, Carter, Obama, all for a weak dollar. Why is that? So a strong dollar is associated with strong presidents. A weak dollar is associated with losers. Loser presidents like Obama, one of the biggest losers, even a bigger loser than Carter. Trump, as a candidate, said many times, America needs a strong dollar policy so they have a vibrant and prosperous middle class. So to drive economic growth. How many times did you hear him say that? Over and over and over. Trump also knows and said so often as a candidate, low rates for too long and a weak dollar causes income inequality, which has negative effects on long-term economic growth, and wages remain stagnant, and I'm going to fire Aunt B. I'm going to fire Aunt B. How many times he said as a candidate, a weak dollar caused some of the worst income inequalities in this country, shrinking the middle class. A weak dollar shrinks your middle class. Under Obama, there's no worse income inequality. Our income has remained stagnant at a 30-year low, all because of a weak dollar. A weak dollar caused the cost of the middle class essentials, such as food, childcare, higher education, healthcare, housing, student loans, all to soar. A weak dollar has caused a middle class household, once the majority in this country, now they make up less than half of all the households. Join my gang, or just come to the webinar this Saturday, $70. Check it out. Sign up now.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Attention all listeners. Are you interested in learning proven investing and trading profit-taking strategies that apply in any up or down stock market? This Saturday, May 20th, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team will host a live online special Market Rally webinar. For only $70, this webinar will cover Phil's trading and investing strategies, including preparing you for a market correction. Plus, you will learn how to short stocks and how to trade and invest in any market condition. While no one can predict the timing of a down market, philsgang.com is committed to teaching you the skills necessary to reaching your financial goals. And this webinar will help you prepare and give you the confidence you need. This webinar will be archived for 2 weeks. That's this Saturday, May 20th. Don't wait. Register today. Simply go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil's Gang offers one of the best collections of charts available on the internet. We built the Max Best software to have the best features, and so far, the early reviews have been great. So don't just be an investor, be a Max investor with Phil's Gang Max Investor 1000 stock charts. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Attention all listeners. Are you interested in learning proven investing and trading profit-taking strategies that apply in any up or down stock market? This Saturday, May 20th, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team will host a live online special Market Rally webinar. For only $70, this webinar will cover Phil's trading and investing strategies, including preparing you for a market correction. Plus, you will learn how to short stocks and how to trade and invest in any market condition. While no one can predict the timing of a down market, philsgang.com is committed to teaching you the skills necessary to reaching your financial goals. And this webinar will help you prepare and give you the confidence you need. This webinar will be archived for 2 weeks. That's this Saturday, May 20th. Don't wait. Register today. Simply go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It took me a long time to be able to say Chandler has cancer, because that is such a scary word. When St. Jude finds something that works well with a certain cancer, they share that with everybody. And knowing that we don't have to pay for all of the medical expenses, that's huge. We just have to worry about helping Chandler, and he's just my heart.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with a prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. Welcome back. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil. The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Here's number 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Remember, I'm going to have my webinar Saturday, starts at noon Eastern to 3 o'clock. It's only $70. And we're going to introduce you to charting, whether you're a professional or beginner, never saw a chart. It's going to be fantastic because you're going to learn how to forget all this noise. You don't have to rely on these brokers who have, or planners, or these people supposed to be your money advisors who have they have no loyalty to you, no fiduciary relationship with you. They don't. Just themselves, their boss. That's it. And the shareholders. But here's the real problem that's going on right now. People are asking me every day. For 46 days, the market's been going sideways. Only one day the market went up. We've been in a 1% range. Well, that's because the banks aren't rallying. Because everybody's confused. Investors are confused. Unbelievable. Because, see, a strong dollar is critical for the United States to keep America great, to make America great. Because a strong dollar is associated with a strong economy. A weak dollar is associated with a weak economy. But the only one who benefits from the weak economy are the banksters and the large corporations, a handful of them. They want a weak dollar so they can export their goods overseas. The small companies, mid-cap companies, they don't export. They need a strong dollar. Because a strong dollar is good for housing industry, makes building materials cheaper. Not only does it lower the price of oil, but all commodities that we use in building houses, lumber, concrete, copper, fuel. It's good for domestic manufacturers who don't export. A strong dollar keeps inflation low. A strong dollar requires our parasites in Congress to keep a spending restraint. But they don't. They just spend. No, not when you have a strong dollar, because they have to pull back on their spending. See, a weak dollar benefits the parasites on Wall Street, the multinational companies, who derive 65% of their revenue by exporting their goods overseas. But that's a very tiny small bit of our economy. Trump was for a strong dollar. He announced that as a candidate. He drove the dollar up 5.6%. He hit a 14-year high in the dollar. We've never seen that before. He drove the stock market up to 14%. A rally that went up so fast, so quick, in such a short time, it was historic. All because he knows the value of a strong dollar. He knows it's good. It's all good. But then he brings into his administration two parasites from Goldman Sachs. His Treasury Secretary, Mnuchin, and his key economic advisor, Cohen, both from Goldman Sachs. They both walked out with $100 million each. It's the same thing that happened when Bush brought in the other guy, the Treasury Secretary Paulson from Goldman Sachs. Same thing happened. He turned Bush's head around. He got into his head. Now they're getting into Trump's head. They're taking parking space in his head. And they flipped. And everybody's looking around and going, what's going on with the dollar? It's going down. That's going to kill us. This is not what Trump said he was going to do. They got into his head. And what are they telling him? They're telling him that he can, with a weak dollar, he can boost the economy. And he can boost his presidency. Not one president with a weak dollar was successful. Not one. Just look at Nixon, look at Carter, look at Obama, then go look at Kennedy, then go look at Reagan, see how successful they were, because they're for a strong dollar. What a mistaken belief that a weak dollar will boost the economy and Trump's presidency. What's going on with him? These advocates of a weak dollar, this dope Mnuchin and Cohen, they seem to forget that American workers are paid in dollars in return for their work. If the dollar falls, the purchasing power of American paychecks will sink with the devaluation. This is, in effect, a pay cut for tens of millions of working class Americans who voted for Trump. And Trump has said that as a candidate. And now he turns around and he says, no, I'm for a weak dollar now. What I don't get is how can Trump believe these two parasites, Mnuchin and Cohen? Well, Bush believed Paulson and Bernanke. Look where that got him. This is why I want you not to depend on anybody except yourself. If you're going to retire, if you're going to try to create wealth, you got to have some other way than this 401k. And I want to reach out and help you, and I want you to reach out and help St. Jude. I'm not going to make you rich. I'm not going to say you're going to come Saturday, spend $70, and you're going to get rich. But I'm going to expose you to the segment of the stock market you've never seen before, that you're going to say, boy, this makes sense. And this doesn't take much time. I'm going to show you how to use charting. The most important thing I can reach out and show you is how do you know when your stock has been going up? Because stocks go up 72% of the time, even more now, because they totally rigged the stock market. All you need to know is, when do I get out? All you need to know is, what sector do you get in? When they get on CNBC and Kramer and all these people, they give you they give you 1 million stocks a day. You only need 5 stocks all year. That's all you need. 5 stocks. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG, or you can just go to my site right now, Phil's Gang. Right on the homepage there, you'll see the webinar, and just sign up. Again, it's limited to 50 people. I don't know how many we have left now. But go there now, or 877-600-GANG, and sign up. Or become a member. Be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Attention all listeners. Are you interested in learning proven investing and trading profit-taking strategies that apply in any up or down stock market? This Saturday, May 20th, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team will host a live online special Market Rally webinar. For only $70, this webinar will cover Phil's trading and investing strategies, including preparing you for a market correction. Plus, you will learn how to short stocks and how to trade and invest in any market condition. While no one can predict the timing of a down market, philsgang.com is committed to teaching you the skills necessary to reaching your financial goals. And this webinar will help you prepare and give you the confidence you need. This webinar will be archived for 2 weeks. That's this Saturday, May 20th. Don't wait. Register today. Simply go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
Well, all of the tools you've put together for us have just given us so much confidence.
I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence than when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I love the chart.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best. And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Listen to Phil, join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
If you're looking to make extra income, if you're looking to pay off bills and plan for your retirement, then check out philsgang.com. Philsgang.com is an online educational service that informs you, coaches you, and guides you on how to invest in the stock market. Get daily advice to buy stocks, short stocks, and learn when to get out of your positions. Philsgang.com provides daily webinars, alerts, educational tutorials, and all material is archived. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
It took me a long time to be able to say Chandler has cancer, because that is such a scary word. St. Jude takes care of absolutely everything. And knowing that we don't have to pay for all of the medical expenses, that's huge.
St. Jude allowed me to focus on being a mom to Bryce. And sometimes I'm just in awe of the impact St. Jude has, not only on this community, but the world.
St. Jude is uniquely positioned to advance the cures of pediatric cancer, I think better than any other institution in the world. The contributions make a big difference.
Donors are important to us because you get the feeling that you have a team behind you. We have the resources and we have the focus. And so if St. Jude doesn't do it, who will?
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Recognized as an Axiom Business Award winner, the highly acclaimed Walter's Way book, authored by legendary businessman Walter Scheer, is now available in digital and audio formats at the philsgang.com Bud Z store. Enjoy the stories of a relief kid who survived TB, corporate betrayal, bankruptcy, and still made millions and touched the lives of billions. Don't wait. Pick up the Walter's Way book in hardcover, digital, and in audio format at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. I want you to listen to this. This is unbelievable.
So our call is based on outperformance of athletic footwear over athletic apparel. So we favor Nike over Under Armour and Lululemon. The growth in China is going to be significant. We think that propels or re-rates the market the multiple higher. I think this generation is going to always grow up with Under Armour being in the footwear business, but people my age don't really necessarily consider them a footwear company.
But Steph Curry goes a long way to help do that with a generation who not only are his fans but who are buying his shoes.
Right. No, I don't think so. I think Steph Curry's great. But it's not going to move. It's just not going to move profits. They make it sound, well, boy, multiples are going to increase, stocks are going to go, the price is going to go up all because of Steve Curry. I'm Steph Curry, rather. Unbelievable, isn't it? Fundamentals are noise. It's all noise. They can make up stories. That's what they do. They make up stories, any kind of story they want. That's not what makes a stock go up, these stories. What makes a stock go up is if somebody buys them. Who? The crooks, the hedge funds, the big hedge funds, the banksters, the 9 largest banks. And when you give them money, free money, zero interest, to go in and buy their own stocks to push the stock price up, they don't need profits. Why would you need profits? You don't need profits. You don't even need increased sales. The stock will go up 10, 20, 30% without selling one more sneaker. It's just amazing, isn't it? It's just amazing. But see, when you use a chart, especially a chart that's so easy to navigate, it empowers you. You're the activist investor now. You have the influence. Here, listen, you want to depend on this person who's telling you why to buy Nike?
So our call is based on...
And she's a financial advisor?
What's a financial advisor?
That is a term that means almost nothing. It is somebody who might be a financial planner, or it could be a broker who is really a salesperson.
The vast majority of so-called advisors, around 85%, are not fiduciaries.
That's right, they're not fiduciaries. They don't have any obligation to you. Look, stock market, you look at it's like 8,000 stocks. More than that, probably 12,000 stocks. All you want to do is take 5 stocks. Just go to the Dow 30 stocks, and out of 30, pick 5. Or go to the S&P 100, pick 5. That's all you got to do. And stay with those same 5 all year, putting them on a chart, And then when the institutions start buying it, you buy it. When they get out, that's the key. You get out. See, that way, when you use the chart, that's easy to navigate. By knowing when the money's going in and the money's going out, it empowers you. You're the activist investor. You're influencing the outcome of your investment, not some dope lying to you with some noise. Oh, the multiple is going up because look who's sponsoring this. And China and all this other baloney. Are you kidding? You got to do something. Doesn't it make sense that today all the big guys on Wall Street, Goldman Sachs, all the banks, Morgan Stanley, all of them, it's all done by computers. Why? Because it's more efficient, it's faster, smarter. Don't you think a computer's smarter than Jim Cramer? Don't you think a computer is smarter than this dope? And don't you think a computer is even smarter than me? Of course. Because it can track the money. All trading is and investing is following the money. The only difference between being a trader and an investor is the amount of time you want to be in. That's all. If you want to be in for a year, which I tell my gang, focus, zone in on a year. That when you have your 5 stocks, it's going to take you 1 year, and your goal is to make at least a 10% return. But you're only going to buy or sell short when that chart tells you that the parasites, these hedge funds, these gangsters, when they buy, you buy. But more important, when they get out, you get out. It's that simple. Because a chart uses precision. It uses mathematics. Not this nut. Not emotion. I mean, she's selling you this on emotion. That's ridiculous. I mean, wouldn't you rather have a chart that uses precision and mathematics rather than emotion and judgment that's fallible? It's unbelievable. So now we got a situation where you need a chart even more, because now everything that Trump has said and why the market all of a sudden now has just stalled. Oh, every day we're new high. Give me a break. Every day they pop it up just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. So they can give you that narrative. Remember, Munchin and Cohen have been using the plunger team to drive the market higher, so there's a new high every day. This is crazy. Remember, the market originally was going up because of the stimulus, which was the strong dollar, to repeal Obamacare. So the strong dollar was a stimulus to repeal Obamacare. The strong dollar was a stimulus to repeal all the regulations. Tax cuts. See, they know the market will tank without the passing of Obamacare and a tax cut. They know it will tank. People will be so disappointed. So we want to be in position when that happens. Take our profits, get out, but better than that, make money on the way down. See, these guys are Wall Street banksters. These banksters, they hate strong dollar. It goes against everything they do. Because it helps the nation, a strong dollar helps the entire nation. A weak dollar policy only benefits these parasites, a small segment of our population, the 1 percentile who own most of the stock in these corporations, and they want the dollar to be weak so they can take and sell their goods overseas. It only benefits a handful of people. And they don't care about the middle class getting hurt. They don't care. Do you think they care about income inequality? Do you think they care that the middle class is half what it used to be because of stagnation in wages? Because of keeping the dollar weak so they can export more? A handful of companies are exporting. So Munchin and Cohen, who now have Trump's ear, and I hope this stops quickly, has them going to a weak dollar, which benefits just a small handful of people. It's amazing. See, a weak dollar hurts Main Street middle class and 725,000 small and mid-cap businesses who rely on a strong dollar because they don't export anything. A weak dollar hurts the consumer purchasing power. It leads to layoffs. It leads to you not getting a raise. It leads to you not getting overtime. A weak dollar causes debt to increase in this country faster than our economic growth, causing inflation, which then causes interest rates to increase. And then what do these elitists do to get the interest rates down? They do quantitative easing. They print more money, which means now your dollar in your wallet goes down. Your purchasing price goes down. You don't have any money left, so they send you a credit card to go out and shop. Why are they getting richer? Look, let me reach out to you. Go sign up now for this weekend. It's going to be just Saturday. Just join me from noon to 3 Eastern time. It's going to be fun. We have only 50 slots for this. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Call if you got to get help to sign up. Or just go to my site, philsgang.com, where it says webinar. I'm reaching out to you. You start making money. You reach out to St. Jude. Pretty good deal. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Attention all listeners. Are you interested in learning proven investing and trading profit-taking strategies that apply in any up or down stock market? This Saturday, May 20th, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team will host a live online special Market Rally webinar. For only $70, this webinar will cover Phil's trading and investing strategies, including preparing you for a market correction. Plus, you will learn how to short stocks and how to trade and invest in any market condition. While no one can predict the timing of a down market, philsgang.com is committed to teaching you the skills necessary to reaching your financial goals. And this webinar will help you prepare and give you the confidence you need. This webinar will be archived for 2 weeks. That's this Saturday, May 20th. Don't wait. Register today. Simply go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Recognized as an Axiom Business Award winner, the highly acclaimed Walter's Way book, authored by legendary businessman Walter Scheer, is now available in digital and audio formats at the philsgang.com Bud Z store. Enjoy the stories of a relief kid who survived TB, corporate betrayal, bankruptcy, and still made millions and touched the lives of billions. Don't wait. Pick up the Walter's Way book in hardcover, digital, and in audio format at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Hi, this is Ron from Washington State, and I subscribe to the Phil's Gang MV2, and I just wanted to let Phil know that right after the election, I made a $7,000 profit using the MV2 on Wells Fargo stock.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years and very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I've been a long-time Phil's subscriber, and I just want to recommend it to anybody out there. I think it's a wonderful tool and works very, very well.
Don't wait. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
To be able to just get my son to St. Jude and not think about how we will pay for it, it just takes so much weight off of my family. St. Jude allowed me to focus on being a mom to Bryce. And sometimes I'm just in awe of the impact St. Jude has, not only on this community, but the world.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
To many, the stock market is shrouded in mystery.
When do I buy? What is the stop loss? Should I invest on earnings? Is it time to sell?
At Phil's Gang, we want to clear the investing fog for you. We want to make you an educated, confident investor and ultimately a profitable investor. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team have been dedicated to teaching, guiding, and answering your investment questions. And with our new Phil's Gang website and customer support messaging system, we are available when you need us to answer your questions. Phil'sGang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grandy has been helping thousands of people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies. Whether you're preparing for retirement or looking to secure your financial future, learn, invest, and profit with Phil's Gang. That's Phil'sGang.com. For more information, call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment of the Phil's Gang Show is brought to you by the MV Stock Charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
Let's talk about what you're buying. Starbucks is another one.
The company talked about mid-single-digit comps that they saw in April, and that was a substantial increase from the first quarter. So I think that with easy compares, 15% earnings growth going forward, and a very under-levered balance sheet, I think this one makes a lot of sense.
Under-levered balance sheet, 15% earnings growth going forward, beautiful comps, means nothing. That's a story. That's storytelling. That's all it is storytelling. All you want to know is Goldman Sachs, J.P. Morgan, all the other parasites, the gangsters, are they going to go and buy Starbucks? That's all you want to know. It's no more complicated than that. You haven't got to know anything more than that. You haven't got to look at any numbers, nothing. Earnings, PE ratios, all you got to know is this. Starbucks, starting on March 28th, the institutions, the gangsters, the hedge funds started to put their money and start buying Starbucks. Starbucks started to rally. Went up 7%. Then, all of a sudden, 3 days ago, this is the fourth day, it turned red. It said the institutions made their money, they're leaving. Isn't that good information? Isn't that great information? It says Starbucks, the institutions that own it, are leaving. They're taking their money out. They're taking profits. Wouldn't that be nice to know that? Well, you know that with a charting. I'm going to show you how to use a chart. The other thing, it used to be when we had a free market, when we had a free market system, when we had capitalism, when the markets weren't run by a bunch of gangsters in an office with computers deciding how high they want to bring a stock, how low they want to bring it. We used to have what they call price discovery. There's nothing on a chart that matters more than pricing power, momentum, which I'm going to teach you on Saturday. It's so easy. Pricing discovery, what's that? That means the old days, you and I used to set the price. You and I would bid and ask against each other. We'd bid against each other. We would determine the price, no more. Stocks go up now, not based on you and I. We're gone. They took us out of the equation. Oh, and guess what else they took out? Profits. You don't need profits anymore. Oh, guess what else they took out? The most important thing in business, margins. What are margins? That's all when you have your expense, you sell a hat for $10, you buy it for $5, you made $5 gross profit, you take out all your expenses out, what's left is your margin. They took that away too now. We used to live and die by our margins. I'm sorry, our margin difference between the $10 and the $5. That was our margins. And then we had that money left to pay all our expenses. It doesn't matter anymore if they have no money left. What we'll do is just go in, get free money from the gangsters, the parasites, called the Federal Reserve, which is no more federal than Federal Express, and then just get free money and just buy your own stock. And the CEOs love that. And here's Burnett, and QE is the worst thing that ever happened. Only a few people have made money in this 220% rally in the last 8 years. Only a handful of people. The banksters, the hedge funds, the 1 percentile, who 80% of their incomes come from stocks, where 80% of Americans, their income, their retirement, come from a good job with benefits, which you can't get anymore because of a weak dollar. Listen to what he says. What a con man.
Monetary policies providing important support to the recovery, notably keeping longer-term interest rates low, has helped spark recovery in the housing market and led to increased sales and production of automobiles and other durable goods.
Oh, yeah, did a great job on that. He's saying quantitative easing, which you print money, and then you give it to everybody free, so everybody goes out and buys cars, like they did houses. Now they can't pay for the cars, like they couldn't pay for the houses. We got another bubble going. Oh, that was really another good move. So all they did is they took the housing market and they took the car market and they said, let's just do the same thing we did with housing and just give everybody a car. We don't care about any of their credit scores. They can be at 300. We don't care because we're going to take that paper and we're going to sell it off. And they did. That's what they're doing. They're selling their paper off. They sell their paper off. Just the same thing they did with housing. And he's telling us it helps the economy. It killed our economy. That's why you can't find a good job. Listen to what he says about the economy.
Monetary policies providing important support to the recovery, notably keeping longer-term interest rates low, has helped spark recovery in the housing market.
No. Keeping interest rates low, it's forcing them down low by printing money. And every time you print money, the dollar bills in your wallet, the pieces of paper, you need more of them. You need more of them to buy the same bottle of soda that you bought 2 weeks earlier. Every time they print money, it does not help the economy. It kills the economy. Because every time you print money, it lowers the dollar. Solution is learn how to read a chart. Real simple. The solution is just stay with 5 stocks a year. Stay with 2. Buy when you're supposed to buy. Get out when you're supposed to get out. I mean, what a con job that was. It's just unbelievable. They just lie and lie. Lie and lie. Everything's wonderful.
Everything is awesome.
Yeah, everything's awesome. Really. Unbelievable. Now, another reason the dollar's tanking. Not because he went back on the, now no more does he want a strong dollar. He wants a weak dollar, which he's been convinced by these 2 parasites. Oh, get just a weak dollar. Don't worry, everything's fine. The economy's going to grow. I hope the president, I'm going to write him, and I'm going to say to him, go look at all the successful presidents. Look at them all. It was all because of a strong dollar. Look at all the losers because of a weak dollar. Why are you going to be an anomaly? The reason the dollar's also tanking is because of the stalled health care bill that has yet to be passed by the Senate. The big tax cuts for the corporation yet to be done going through the House. They haven't gone through the House. We got 5 weeks left until the Memorial break. They come back 4 more weeks. They go on to vacation for the summer. They're not going to do this in the fall. So that's why you're going to start seeing this market start tanking. As soon as it tanks, what are they going to do? They're going to bring in QE and push the market up another 200%. And fewer people are going to have good jobs because every time they do that, the stock market goes up, but the economy gets worse and worse. And that's why this last quarter we only grew 0.7%. But here's a real problem. Another reason why the dollar is tanking, it's going to kill you. It's going to kill you. The dollar, every time, just always remember, a weak dollar. When you hear a weak dollar, it's going to kill you. You're not going to have any overtime. You're not going to get any raises. And every time you go to the grocery store, whatever you paid last week, you're going to have to go and give double the amount of paper that's in your wallet. You're going to give them double pieces of paper for the same stuff. We're tanking because you remember the $1 trillion spending bill they just passed. Remember, Trump said, I will never, ever fund Iran. That was the worst deal ever that they made. Obama made a terrible deal with Iran. The worst. I'll never fund it. I'll never fund Planned Parenthood. I'll never fund Obamacare. I certainly will never fund sanctuary cities. I'm not going to fund National Endowment for the Arts. I'm not going to fund the H-2B visa program. I'm not going to fund any of those. He funded them all. He funded them all. It's another reason why the market's down. Ford just got they're cutting 10,000 more jobs at Ford. And what did Bernanke say to us? Oh, it's helped the economy. QE, cars, they're doing wonderful. It was all that, that whole auto thing was a sham. When Obama bailed out GM, he had to get sales. So he got sales by doing QE. By taking Bernanke and saying to Bernanke, print all kinds of money, give it to everybody free, no interest, and lower all the credit. I don't care what kind of credit score. Give them a car. Give them easy credit. And we have this big bubble now. What good is it? What good is it? Now we got a disaster. And you're going to start seeing GM. Mark my words, GM is going to go bankrupt again one day. It was all built on quicksand. And we never had a recovery in this economy, never. So I don't have all the answers. I'm not going to make you a millionaire. I'm not going to make you rich. But I at least can contribute to where you have a good night's sleep. I can guarantee that. The next time you see you made some money in the market, you don't have to worry about getting out now in time. I can guarantee a good night's sleep. I don't sell pillows, but I can guarantee a good night's sleep because you'll know, just like Starbucks, 4 days ago, it turned red on my chart. Okay, 50 folks, I don't know how many we got left. 877-600-GANG, or go to my site and get the webinar this for Saturday. Archived for 2 weeks.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. Performing technical analysis is no easy task for any investor unless conducted with a professional stock charting service. At Phil's Gang, we offer